Magic the Gathering card of the day, day 19. Are there any cards which you would consider to be auto includes in all of your commander decks? Now, I can't think of many outside of lands, because typically you need lands, but this guy right here does kind of rise to the top of my mind when I'm thinking of cards that could and should slot into pretty much every deck. I think more people should be playing Scrawling Crawler. I love this little freak. He is a 3-cost artifact creature. He has 3/2 on his power and toughness, and he has 2 abilities, 2 very good abilities. His first ability is, each player draws a card at the beginning of your upkeep. So on your turn, essentially you're going to draw for turn, and then you'll draw another card for Scrawling Crawler. So you're drawing 2 cards per turn. Now, your opponents also get to draw a card on your upkeep. That's not so great, that accelerates them, that's a little bit group huggy, but Scrawling Crawler balances it out with his second ability, which says, whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 1 life. This guy flies under the radar. If you drop this early enough in a commander game, most people see it as a benefit and they leave him there. They'll go, okay, so I'm going to draw an additional card on your upkeep, and when I draw I lose a bit of life, but I'm drawing more cards, and everyone knows card draw is the best thing you can be doing in Magic the Gathering, so he tends to sit there for far too long. Before people know it, they've been pinged pretty heavily and they've lost a huge chunk of life, and then they're kind of struck with this issue late game where it's like, do I remove him? Or do I remove the much bigger threats that are now on the board? So typically, he just sits there, he doesn't get dealt with. That's been my experience with Scrawling Crawler. And, you know, worst case scenario, he gets dealt with very early, you drop him, someone paths him or Swords to Plowshares him, and that's a piece of removal that has been used on a low cost early game creature, a piece of removal that won't be there late game to deal with the bigger issues that you are going to be dropping. I love this guy. He accelerates you, he pings your opponents for just drawing cards, and I think he's either going to burn a piece of removal, or he'll sit there and people will see him as a good thing for too long, and then when it comes to needing to remove him, they will have bigger issues to deal with. Love this guy. He should be in more decks. See you for day 20.